Hi there, Aries. This is your love reading for the third week of December 23. This is not for the single Aries, only those who are dealing with someone or who have heavily someone on their mind. I already pre-shuffled the cards. If you have been following tarot readings, you know how this works. The roles can be reversed because we'll be talking about you and your person. That's very important, and also to know that this will not resonate with every one of you out there, but if it does, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. So let's start with the reading for the Aries. Let's talk about your person. The first one is the Nine of Wands, fire energy, Eight of Pentacles, earth energy, and finally the Four of Cups, water energy. Now for you we have the Tower. This is actually you, by the way, because the Tower could be either Aries or Scorpio. Then we have the Nine of Cups, water signs, and finally Five of Wands, which is fire signs. Now bear in mind, whatever signs I mention, they may or may not be relevant. The messages are the most important. Also, signs, if they do resonate, then they can be in your chart or in their chart. So take it honestly how it resonates. But listen to the messages mostly. So the challenge for the connection is the Knight of Wands, fire energy. Now, what is the next step of the person you're dealing with towards the connection? We have Two of Pentacles. This is earth signs or energy, and the outcome is the Four of Wands, more fire energy, a lot of fire. At the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. Okay, Taurus could be relevant. So whatever this is, this whole thing, let me just see. Yeah, so perhaps with this Nine of Pentacles that is beneath the Hierophant, someone has recently become single, perhaps. And whatever happens afterwards is there is a need for, especially with the Five, of the adjustment or the change in perspective of how someone views the commitment in a traditional sense. So for some of you, this could be marriage, doesn't have to be. And the reason I'm mentioning this, because we do have the Four of Wands here. Even if it's not, it's just the perception of the commitment, what it takes to be committed. And fully committed to the connection. So this is for the overall energy. Let's start clarifying. Like I'm gonna mention it once again. So this is your person, this is you, but roles can sometimes be reversed. Nine of Wands. Someone has been wounded, and many times, if I may say so. It's like. But they are quite focused on persevering, even with all the hurt. You know, this is a wounded warrior sort of kind of card. Sorry. So let's see. Someone perhaps is protecting their boundaries as well. So let's see what the Nine of Wands is. We have the Nine of Wands. Basically, just to confirm what I just said, at the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Why? Something in this connection had something to do with the commitment. So someone wasn't able to commit fully to this connection. And it created a lot of pain and heartache for someone, so that now, forgive me, someone is just protecting their boundaries and persevering after everything and all that they have been through, or the hurt that they have been caused. Okay? So let's move on. What else for the Nine of Wands for this person? And we have the Mother of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer energy, or someone could have it in their chart. Either way, this is someone who perhaps, the first thing that comes to mind is that someone has created these boundaries after all the hurt, because they believe they are deserving of love for some of you. It's like maybe they were giving more perhaps than, I don't want to say necessary, but just they were giving and giving, and they felt like they, you know, first of all, this could be someone who is emotionally very mature, whose love could be, not just mature, but, healing as well. But either way, they were hurt. They were hurt. And now there are boundaries. So, Mother of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck might be dealing with a Virgo or Capricorn. This is also someone who is grounded, very much so. The earth signs tend to be grounded. Maybe someone is trying to keep their peace by protecting themselves and persevering after all the hurt. And then it's like trying to ground themselves. For some of you, there could be children involved. Doesn't have to be the case. It's interesting that we have mother twice. Don't mind the genders. This is the collective reading. So let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles. Someone is now working fully, I want to say, on themselves. It's like broadening their horizons. I don't know why I'm saying that exactly. That's the first thing that came to my head. It's like they want to broaden their horizons, work on themselves, and they are singularly focused on that. Okay, let's see. For the Eight of Pentacles, we have, this is the Page of Swords. So, either this person is expecting some sort of communication, and while expecting it, they are working on themselves as to know exactly how to respond to it. Or they themselves could be preparing to sort of speak their mind. But there is no rush anywhere with this. This is Page, this is, at the bottom of the deck we have the Page, once again, of Wands. Most definitely about some communication. If this person is expecting the communication from you, if this is you, then they are definitely working on themselves and once again, like I said, expanding the horizons, maybe even hobbies for some of them, honestly. But they want to be absolutely solid when this communication arrives, or if that's what they are planning to do, to communicate about something. Let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles one more time to say what this might be. And we have, once again, the Page of Wands. It's just the same thing all over again. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Here's the thing. If they're expecting communication from you, they might believe, and we have the Four of Cups following this, as you can tell. So they might be sort of thinking that this ship has sailed. They might be even thinking whether this offer or communication about some sort of offer or manifestation of something arrives, whether they will take the offer or not. Yeah. I sense a little bit of a boredom here. Four of Cups. Let's see. This is waiting perhaps for the opportunity to come and not knowing whether they should be taking it for some of you. If they are preparing to communicate with you, maybe they don't know whether you will take this opportunity or pass it on, pass out. What's the phrase? I'll remember how to speak in a second. Just give me some time. Or they would just sort of say, no, thank you. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus energy for some of you. Well, this person is most definitely very much grounded. I think we had the Queen of Pentacles again for this person as well. Either way, this is someone who values tangibles as well as peace of their mind, I want to say. And in some cases, like leisure time, whatever, however you want to, but this is a very grounded person as well. And, if they're working on themselves while waiting for perhaps an offer or communication, they're not wasting time on trivial things, just waiting around. If that is the case, they're just working on their stability, on them being grounded. No matter what happens next is what I'm getting. It's at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Cups. Like I said, Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, if they are expecting or even thinking about receiving the offer of message of love or apology or whatever the case may be with this Knight of Cups, they want to be grounded when the time comes. Absolutely not sure whether they'll take it or not is what the first impression that I'm getting. Let's see what else for the Four of Cups. Or they're trying to ground themselves to come to you with this offer, not knowing whether you will take it, apology or, you know, whatever. So take it how it resonates. And we have the Moon. This person with this Earth energy, which is the King of Pentacles, is really working on their shadow self. And that's what I felt with the Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's like they're working on themselves. This is what they are taking this time to do, to ground themselves by facing fears and anxiety properly with the Moon. Pisces could be relevant, you know. And you know what? Even if they do not know what's coming next, they want to be grounded. They want to be a balance, in a state of balance. Okay? The King of Swords. Okay. Honestly, you know, they could have this particular trait with the King of Swords of someone who is really, really honest, who knows their truth and they are sticking to it. They don't take any BS. They do not sell any BS. When they communicate, they're to the point. Or they might be thinking that of you or expecting that of you. Take it how it resonates. Let's talk about what is presumably your side of the story, the Tower. Something happened and it really shook you from the ground up. This is the universe which came in and said, you know what, enough is enough. The foundations were cracked, or they were starting to crack, depending on your situation. It's time to reevaluate, to sort of dismiss the whole thing, so you can either learn something from it, because the Tower is always something that happens for you, not to you. But you took it hard, and it was a very abrupt situation, you know, something that was really, that shook you from the core is what I want to say. We have, what is this? This is the Six of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So I almost want to say, like, whoever this person is, if this is you, like, in the face of this abrupt ending, or, you know, whatever this thing that happened in this connection, it's like you're trying to find a way to sort of move things from the turbulent waters to calmer ones, is what I want to say. This is the Seven of Wands, but you feel like someone is a little bit reserved. They might be in some sort of protective bubble, not allowing negativities anymore in their life, if that's what resonates with you. It's like they've put up some boundaries. They maybe even the boundaries, you know, within their own minds, because they're trying to be in a Zen moment, not allowing negativities to penetrate this bubble. What else about the Tower? Oh, I'm gonna take you. So what it is that you're doing, you're trying to take things from turbulence to calmer waters, but you're focusing on solid offers. There is a solid offer that you're contemplating to possibly offer to this other person. And it all boils down to, like, this is the fourth time that I see this. The whole thing, the problem in this situation is obviously some sort of form of commitment. You know, what the commitment actually is to this connection, or connections in general, you know, like, what does it mean to be fully committed? That was the whole issue in this situation, for whomever this resonates. And now you're thinking about making an offer with regards to this commitment, because you really want to take things towards calmer waters, is what I'm getting. Now, you're absolutely focused on trying to stay positive and focus on, your wish fulfillment, whatever that is. Maybe you see this person or the connection as your wish fulfillment. Mind you, some of you could be, Nine of Cups is usually a person in a sort of a bar drinking. So maybe if you're drinking much more than you should, perhaps take that into account. Maybe there's a message in there for some of you. But either way, this is your wish fulfillment, and that's what sort of you choose to focus on. And we have the Eight of Cups. Someone has left the building, is what I'm saying. Obviously with the Tower. And like you're trying to stay positive and to make your wish happen, like to sort of, you're dealing with these Eight of Cups because someone obviously left this connection, okay? Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Obviously this connection lasted for a very long period of time. It might have been successful, like something that, yield results, as they say, like and good results and solid results, but obviously something did happen, the Tower of some sort. This could also indicate that you're trying to sort of staying positive, working on the wish fulfillment by, absolutely trying to find a way to invest it properly as well. When I say invest, it can be in a variety, like a variety of investments, different shapes and forms of investments. What else about the Nine of Cups? The Lovers. Yeah, obviously this connection was your wish and possibly is still your wish fulfillment. This is the card of choice. You're choosing to fight for this connection somehow. I don't see any cards of action as of now, to be honest, but I do see that after someone has left, it's like, you know what, this connection was all I'm hopeful for and wishing for, and I choose to fight for it. At the bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Someone got hurt or something came in between the two of you. This could be a third-party situation in a romantic sense, but this could also be, whichever kind of third party, something that came in between. Also, it's a regular card of heartache, so someone was hurt by whatever happened, and whoever was hurt obviously left this situation. So we have the Five of Wands. You might be having a lot of internal conflicts. Maybe you're focused on the challenges that are before you. So maybe you're trying to find a way to kind of the most challenging thing is that you really either are hurt in this situation, or maybe you've hurt the other person and it's creating a lot of mental conflicts in your head as well. For some of you, you could be also trying to find and ask for help, because these people help each other to go where to do what is needed. This could be also for some of you, for the others of you, trying to seek for help to overcome these challenges, this heartache, or if something came in between you, to sort of eliminate it, so you can have with the three some sort of progress. At the bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords. But what's also giving you a lot of internal conflicts is how stubborn, and I'm so sorry if I'm saying this, I would really like for this other person to be this one, so that you don't feel offended. I mean, no disrespect, trust me guys, but this is stubbornness. This is fighting you. If this is you, you might have fought the battles just to either prove your point or do something just to prove your point, but at the end you stayed alone because there was no one there to celebrate the victory. This is a shallow victory and stubbornness as well, but it could also indicate, Five of Swords, quite a lot of heavy mental conflict that you might be going through in your head. What else about the Five of Wands? And we have the Judgment. So yeah, this is a Scorpio energy. know it's time for a judgment call. There is a definite need to 10 of Wands. Listen, you know that this has come to an end. Someone walked away. And now, if we are looking at the progression, 9 of Wands, it's like, you know, someone is really, really reaching these 10 of Wands. And you are in a position to now understand that this is just about to happen. If there is, because the 9 of Wands could indicate, you know, one last try at this. But you know that you have to make a decision, a very important judgment call, if you want to avoid the final ending, which is the 10 of Wands. This is dropping the burdens. Okay? So, take it how it resonates, honestly. The 9 of Wands, this is the challenge, a position of a challenge. And this might be all boiled down to you, my dear Aries. This is a fire sign. Maybe there is an idea. Listen, the 9 of Wands in general is a very fast night, so maybe someone has, or you in this particular situation, have to be very fast to come in and communicate about something, you know. But on the other hand, perhaps the challenge is that with the 9 of Wands, they tend to sort of be passionate about something 1 minute, and then the next one, it's like a whole shift of focus. I mean, it's not in reverse, but there is an energy that can easily, you know, like there is no consistency. So maybe that's what the challenge is also. Let's see, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor. This is you, my friends. This is Aries through and through. So what is it that is the challenge? You have to deal with that particular flighty energy, in and out, hot and cold, being perhaps having an issue with consistency. But also you have to, whatever this says, you have to get more like the Aries or the Emperor in itself. This is someone, by the way, you could be a well-off person, maybe a CEO, a boss, an independent contractor, whatever have you. But this person has learned from the past and is much wiser. So maybe that's what you have to do. You have to learn from those mistakes about perhaps some sort of inconsistency. This is wisdom. But there is also another thing to the Emperor. The Emperor is a pioneer. He's the one who leads the way. He doesn't see any obstacles or challenges before him or her. It's like when they want something, they go and get it. They do not take no for an answer. You know, that's sort of the energy. So, I don't know, take it how it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you could be also, what might be challenging some money issues as well. Okay. Also, if you have been, if you've become single, because whoever this was left the situation or the connection, this could also be a challenging situation for you. This could be a card of being single. Let's talk about the Knight of Wands some more. And we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Listen, I don't know who this is for. Maybe you yourself hurt yourself to the point where you feel backstabbed by your own, I don't know, inconsistency or inability to surpass the challenges before you. You know, this could also indicate that whatever actions this Emperor, you know, did or didn't do, or whatever happened, you know, created a backstabbing energy for someone else or for both of you. But for the majority of you, because this is all about you here in the challenge space, it's like you backstabbed yourself. I don't know, it sounds a bit ridiculous, but it feels mostly like that. It's like you've created your own negative energy. I mean, like you backstabbed yourself, if it makes some sense. Two of Swords, possibly because you were indecisive about something. And now it's a challenge. You have to make a decision. and once and for all. Will you be wise? Will you be a pioneer? Will you be fearless as the emperor is and lead the way, or not perhaps? Or some other type of decision depending on your situation. Now, the person you're dealing with and their next move, the Two of Pentacles. This person is not doing anything other than, setting up their priorities. They could be also, like I said, working on themselves into finding the balance between, two different traits of themselves. Could also be the case. They're also perhaps, but in general, I feel like they're trying to find the balance in their life. And we have, once again, the Two of Pentacles. Yes, this person is all about finding the balance within themselves between, whatever this is. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, this could indicate exactly this connection. Maybe they were hoping to have this connection in whichever shape or form. Whatever happened, someone has left the building. It caused a tower for someone because everything that I've said, and now they have to find the balance by themselves. Okay, what else about the Two of Pentacles? They might be also on the verge of a decision and they're trying to find the best one as well. And we have the Hermit. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Like I said, I believe this is this person, to be honest, because this is the Hermit is an energy of someone who is going within through soul searching to absolutely, first of all, find the balance within themselves, to kind of recognize what it is that they want, who it is that they want to be, what it is that they deserve or don't deserve, whatever the case may be. And they really believe and value quite a lot teamwork, or people being at the same page, working together towards common goal. This is what they value the most. Okay, now the Four of Wands indicates a good founded connection, relationship, even marriage for some of you. Let's see how this happens. So, Three of Swords. So exactly what I said. It's like someone might be coming in and saying, you know what? I want this and I'm willing to work together with you to have this. Not just willing to work together, but so that we can have a common goal and work together towards building something much better and bigger. This is all about the progress. Okay, what else? Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy, but this is, I don't know, this feels like this is most definitely a turning point, and it's, I think that things are looking up for this connection. That's the first impression that I'm getting. This is a, but in reality, with the Wheel of Fortune, something has to be taken off the wheel. If there was something coming in between, it will just drop off the wheel because it's constantly turning. But it's looking up for this situation because you might expect some sort of, luck in this situation. What else for the Four of Wands? Five of Pentacles. There may have been regrets, and these regrets have to be sort of dealt with. This is when someone, also what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles, this is someone who really feels isolated, feels left out in the cold. But the key is there for them to look up and see the key, not in this deck, but, there is an easy way out of the issue or a problem. Someone could be even asking for help. But I believe that someone will see that light in the end of the tunnel, or that key, which is this particular teamwork, is what I'm getting. Two people on the same page working together towards the common goal so that the connection can start healing. At the bottom of the deck, listen, you cannot escape from this. The whole issue in this situation is the level of commitment to it. Obviously, that was an issue. So someone was unable to fully commit and properly to commit, and that was the problem. Okay? For some of you, this could be commitment in a traditional sense, which could be marriage, but it doesn't have to be for all of you. Let's see what messages we have from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. For Aries in this situation. Okay. And we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. If this is not prophetic, I don't know what is. Honestly, this is... I talked about the commitment. What it takes to commit to something and really, really commit to something. It's not just being in a connection. It's really and properly committing to it. So obviously, as I said, some things are looking up. There is a higher level of commitment happening in this connection. For some of you, you could get engaged if you are not already married also. Finances and career at the bottom of the deck. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. I think I mentioned it somewhere. Yes, when we talked about the challenge, we had the Nine of Pentacles, so maybe someone is working on their finances if they're relevant for any of this. But that could also have been a sort of a red flag in the connection as well. So take it how it resonates. Anyway, my dear Aries, like I always say, you are in charge and in control of your life. No tarot reading can tell you what to do. In the meantime, I wish you all the best, stay strong, and see you the next time. Bye.